Welcome to Lagos Update on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. This program highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. I am Adeola Akindele. In the highlights of the program today, Lagos State Government concludes plans to inaugurate first phase of Red Line Rail Project in February. This and more after this timeout. We'll begin today with this story. Lagos State Government has concluded plans to inaugurate the first phase of the 37 kilometers Red Line Rail Project from Ado to Igbo in February. Also, before the end of February, 12 additional ferries are expected to be launched to complement existing plans on the waterways to enhance the integrated intermodal transport system of the Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration. While work will commence on the construction of the fourth mainland bridge in the first quarter of this year. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who stated this in his address at the People's Town Hall meeting held in Ikeja, said in line with the Themes Plus developmental agenda, his administration will intensify more efforts to bring more dividends of democracy to residents in areas of transportation, health and environment, energy, education, agriculture, entertainment, tourism and arts, among others.
Lagos has delivered on our integrated urban mass transportation system, and today over 4 million Lagosians are carrying blue cowrie cards, and they are commuting from different parts of the city to be able to continue to enjoy the services that we are currently in. It's also the era of renewable energy and also the era of EVs, electric vehicles, and CNG vehicles.
Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Bengal Motosho, who described Governor Sanwo-Olu's governance style as unique and effective, noted that the town hall meeting is designed for his administration to render accounts, assured residents that despite the challenges, the ship of the state remains steady because it is in the hands of a tested captain.
If we don't submit on his own answer administration that for the office to maintain essentials, the active involvement of the people in governance will be encouraged, and that is what we are doing. This is because the citizens they are the backbone of democracy. It's therefore the importance of this principle that we are gathered to further promote our agenda of running an open government, a transparent government, and all-inclusive government.
Stakeholders at the event during an interactive session commended the Sanwo-Olu administration for its developmental strides, but urged him to do more in road construction in rural areas, declare war on drug abuse through the youth centers and relevant agencies, and build more affordable houses in the Badagry area to decongest Lagos Island. On his part, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who assured that development would come to the Badagry area, including the Blue Line Road to Kukumaiko, hinted that Badagry Seaport project is on course and will be actualized. While also answering questions, Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat hinted that the Ijebu-Ode Shagamu Road project has been awarded by the federal government and contractors would move to site soonest. The governor at the event, attended by different stakeholders including traditional rulers, party faithful, top government functionaries, is appealing to all residents to pay their taxes promptly to assist the government in delivering more developmental projects. Lagos State Government has moved the idea of establishing an airline for passenger operations, just as the state prepares for the groundbreaking to commence the construction of its own airport in Lekki. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu gave the hint at the Lagos West Senatorial District People's Town Hall meeting, where he rendered stewardship and presented a catalogue of achievements recorded by his administration in the west of Lagos. A former permanent secretary and retired Auditor General for local government in Lagos, Pa Mohammed Hassan, believed the state was ripe to own an airline and threw the puzzle to the governor. Responding, Governor Sanwo-Olu noted that the plan had been in the pipeline for months, with the state already finalizing the financing model for the project, and what is being considered, according to the governor, is the federal government's approval and operational contingency for the airline. Also, during the week, Lagos State Government, through the Motor Vehicle Administration Agency, MVAA, organized a third client representatives public forum to address and resolve outstanding issues related to motor vehicle registration by defining a standard mode of entry to enhance service delivery. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Transportation, Olawale Musa, while addressing clients representatives across various stations, said the state government is determined to curb all illegal activities in the issuance of number plates without proper procedures, fake vehicle certificates, among others.
It is only when we enforce that we can know if a number is fake or not. So during our enforcement exercise, any vehicle that is seen to be fake, we impound the vehicle, and the person has to be charged to court, and we hand over such people, because it's a criminal offense. We hand over such people to the police for prosecution. But it's an enforcement process both by LASMA, VIS, and the police. So that's the only way.
General Manager of MVAA, Abdul Rashid Muri-Okunla, said the agency is ready to create an enabling environment for client representatives to thrive while boosting revenue generation for the state. Muri-Okunla also said the Motor Vehicle Administration inaugurated the Client Representative Scheme as part of its commitment to create a sustainable, stakeholder-friendly motor vehicle administration system. He urged all client representatives to adhere strictly to the required standard guiding the operations. Stakeholders in the coconut resources value chain across Nigeria converged on Lagos State to brainstorm on issues related to development and utilization, with focus on the investment opportunities in coconut water for sustainable economic development. The stakeholders meeting, with a theme, Coconut Water Innovation, Unlocking Economic Opportunities for Sustainable Development in Nigeria, was organized by the Raw Materials Research and Development Council, RMRDC, in collaboration with Lagos State Coconut Development Authority, LASCODA, National Coconut Producers, Processors and Marketers Association, among others. In her welcome address, Commissioner for Agriculture in Lagos, Abisola Olusoya, who was represented by the Coordinating Director in the Ministry, Rashid Macaulay, said the meeting is a wake-up call to return to the basis of coconut as cash crop, noting that under the Themes Plus agenda, the state government is working to ensure the coconut value chain becomes a contributor to the state gross domestic product, GDP.
I'm using this medium to assure you of the continuous support of Mr. Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, Global Value Chain, and his readiness to provide an enduring enabling environment to unleash the potential of the wonder crop to enable the enviable level. As we are aware, the development of the value chain lies with all of us here, as the government alone cannot drive initiatives. As such, more investors are invited to partner with the state government by investing in subsector to ensure sustainable job creation, food security, and economic growth.
Director General of RMRDC, Zaini Ibrahim, who was represented by the head of its Lagos Directorate, Lawal Suraj, noted that coconut has a $2.48 billion market value as of 2024, and Nigeria, which produces 3.6 million tons of coconut, can tap into various opportunities if stakeholders tackle the challenges therein. Also, General Manager of Yeskoda, Oladapo Olakunle, while calling for private sector partnership in the value chain, announced plans by the state government to revive the coconut processing factory in Badagry area of the state in the 2024 fiscal year.
The factory will process, among other things, the coconut meat itself, the coconut husk, and the coconut shell. And we are expecting to get a lot of products from the factory. The factory, of course, is going to generate a lot of employment for people in and around Badagry, and of course in Lagos State in general.
Southwest Vice President of the National Coconut Producers, Processors and Marketers Association, Mercido Heto, advocated a robust investment plan for stakeholders, which includes availability of seedlings, land allocation, access to loans and grants, creation of coconut estates, access to facilities and market, among others. Finally, on the program today, Lagos has been ranked as the 19th best city to visit in the world by British media and hospitality company Time Out, ahead of Melbourne, Naples, Singapore, Miami, Dubai, Beijing, and Montreal, among others. Time Out said the rankings published on its website were drawn from a survey of more than 20,000 city dwellers around the world, as well as from its network of editors. The company ranked New York City as the #1 city in the world, while South Africa's Cape Town was ranked second in the list but contained 50 cities. The criteria used to rate the cities include food, quality and affordability, culture, nightlife, how the city makes people feel, strong community vibes, access to green space, historic sites, and much more. The British media and hospitality outfit emphasized that the list reflects cities that are great places to visit and also to live, while encouraging global citizens to visit them. And with that story, we conclude this week's edition of Lagos Update, a program that highlights the activities of the Lagos State Governor and other state events. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can as well follow me on my X handle at Adeola Akindele 1, at Friends at Adeola Akindele. Thanks to my producer, Babatunde Akemi, studio engineer, Oyeshola Ola, with support from the social media team. The executive producer is Tayo Akuli. I'm Adeola Akindele. Next week is another date. Stay blessed and stay safe.